Guys, ready? We're gonna talk about Scourge basics first. In Scourge, you have one primary job two primary job in the fights in the world. The first primary job is strips. You want to provide an ambient strip on the enemy's group, so that they have to keep trying to reapply their boons. By constantly stripping the enemy at range, you can give us opportunity to bomb them, essentially to effectively bomb them. Those strips that you provide will be coming from things like this: Devouring Darkness, yep, Wolf Corruption, yeah, what Vegeta just said, yep. Essentially, yeah, those are the strip abilities. Mainly what you will be doing in range strips are gonna be when you're on Scepter Dagger, you just go like Scepter 3, Dagger 5 at range to try to strip at range. And in a more single target strip, you would swap to a focus. Let's say I only swap to focus when I see one of their squishier classes off tag. Like right now, Vegeta is around 600 away from Stoid. That's when I'll be like, okay, shit, there's a guy who's caught behind. Focus 5 him. Yeah, I would focus 5 into focus 2, essentially to
Do you
try
have
and
auto
reduce
attack on?
yeah, I have auto attack on.
Yeah,
I
you
turned it
don't
off.
take
Okay,
that off.
my bad. Okay. Essentially, that's your primary job. First primary job of Scourge is to provide ambient strips on the enemy's group, especially on the enemy's low HP or low armor target, like Scourges. Not Heralds. Heralds actually are really hard to kill due to their staff and all their ability. Scourges and Weavers are Scourge's main target, essentially.
To extrapolate on the Herald thing, the reason why they're hard to kill is due to their heal ability when they're in Glint. What their heal does is it turns all incoming damage into healing. Obviously, with the amount of damage you can put out in a bomb, it means you heal them to full. So be aware of that.
It's basically an invuln.
Yeah, so Scourge's main target are actually other Scourges.
Yeah.
That's the primary main thing, which I'll go on to that in a bit with the rotation, because that primary thing has a rotation to maximize your strip. Your secondary job is to hold these abilities: the wells, the breaches, and the shades. These are the wells. You have 2 wells on your bar. The wells are your main source of range big damage. Your breaches are your main source of melee big damage, and your shades are a flexible big damage. Can be melee and can be range. Your shroud, I mean, not shade. No, there's a shroud. So essentially, in a shade bomb, you can shade 2, 3, 4, 5 if you want, or you can just shade 2, and 4 maybe to strip. Shade is flexible because you can pick what is in those shades. It's like throwing a Pokeball, right? Yeah, you pick what you throw out. Yeah. Like sometimes I'll be like, okay, we're gonna strip on Stoid in 3, 2, 1. I walk up. You guys don't have to do it. You guys don't have to do it. So I'll walk up. Maybe I'll like Scepter 3, and then shade 1, shade like 2, 4 or something like that, and I'll move back. That will put out like Scepter 3, 5, shade 2, 4. Something like that could strip someone all of their boons immediately, and their heralds can go for a weapon bomb. That's called a range bomb. It's too fast. Yeah. Oh wait. Oh, I'll go slower. Okay. So you walk up, Scepter 3, Dagger 5, Shade 2, F2, and F4. Yeah. You do that in conjunction of the Herald's bomb. So you'll essentially be stripping at the Herald bombs. That's a range bomb. When I ask for a range bomb, like range here in 3, 2, 1, or pool bomb here in 3, 2, 1, pool bomb here, that's what I expect the Scourge to be doing. Be on your Scepter and Axe. Go Scepter 3, Axe 5. Scepter 3, Dagger 5. F1, F2, F4. Back up. Yeah. That's for the shade usage. Where if you want to, if we see downs, right? We're like, oh shit, we found downs. You can then decide to F5 on top of those downs too, because your shade's already on them. Or you can move the shade and F5 again on their enemy group that are moving right. So that's depending on your judgment or the commander's judgment. Generally, commanders should be calling it out like, okay, if we pull bomb and we got downs, cleave these downs. Cleave these downs does not mean you put wells on them unless commander says wells on downs, right? Yep. Cleave downs means, okay, maybe we'll move up a bit more, get into your axe and focus now, and start cleaving the downs with your axe 3, axe 2, or if there's someone who's not dead yet and almost dead, axe 5 them, focus 5 them to down them. Yeah, back up now, guys. Back up. Stop hitting the our dummies. Yeah, and that's essentially part of the Scourge's range bomb kit. Now we look
Oh,
at
no.
the Scourge's big bomb kit. The big bomb
Yoink.
kit comes in wells and breaches. Right. Big bomb kit for Scourge is essentially if the commander is like, okay, we're gonna take this choke, get ready to bomb off feet in 3, 2, and bomb off feet with breach. You might save your wells, roll breach and lower left or something like that. I'll be like, okay, breach and lower left, or breach and lower right. You want to drag the enemy through our breaches because if they walk through it, they take more torment damage, right? They take more. Their boons are being corrupted with the breaches pulses.
For those of
And-
you unfamiliar with breaches, I'm going to play the enemy and I'm going to try and push through it. So I don't know, stack on Cloudy, and we're going to try and pretend to be the enemy and fucking push you.
Yeah,
So
yeah, just
listen to
push
his
me,
call.
push me. Okay, yeah, push me. Alright, guys, get ready, get ready. They're pushing us. Breach in 3, 2, 1. Breaches now, roll back. Breaches and roll back. Don't hit them, Just breach and roll back. You see them as they're running through it. They're like almost dying already.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what a breach is. It's a melee defensive safety bomb. Yeah. Generally, that's actually how we get a lot of kills against big groups. If you notice how like
Yeah.
sometimes I'm just like, oh, stack and bomb, or stack, move back a bit, bomb here and 3, 2, and bomb here. Our winds comes up on us as we breach and move back a little bit. As they walk through the winds and through our breaches, they die. Breach is a very powerful skill, but it's stationary.
Yeah.
It's also close. It's also melee. You have to.
Yeah,
drop
it's a melee
behind.
range. It's a 300 radius melee range bomb.
It's basically you'll never really hear for like a good time to call breaches. The best Scourges we have will always be putting it down when they just see our enemies going like complete ape W key just reactively. Like by the time the
Yeah.
commander's called breaches, it might be too late. So get good at knowing when's a good breach time.
Yeah. Essentially, you should be calling like players should be calling their breaches out, similar to how I asked Nuzzle to call his wins for me, because I shouldn't be calling it. I want the best groups are the groups where people in the group know what the enemy is doing, not just the commander, right? People cannot just follow me blindly and be like, oh, we'll just wait for Cloudy to sell something and then we'll do it. No, the best groups in this game do things autonomously. They do things based on reaction, how the enemy move, and the DPSers will know, oh, it's almost time to bomb, get ready to bomb. The supports will know, okay, let me pre-stab, pre-Aegis, get ready to reapply. The cleanse class will know, okay, I'm gonna look for Condis and then we're gonna cleanse it.
Yeah.
So those are essentially like, everyone has their own job in predicting the fight as well, not just the commander. Okay,
You mob.
back to this a bit. You guys will notice that your life force is really hard to gain. In this build, the only way to gain life force is to be good at stripping.
Yeah. Become a
That's it.
prostitute. All right, gotcha.
You okay? So now this is the rotation that just look at me, guys. This is the rotation for strip. I'm gonna do it slow first, right? So generally what I do, let's say we're at 900 range, right? My rotation for strip is Scepter 3, Dagger 5, Scepter 2, Weapon Swap, Focus 5, X3, X2. Wait. And then like I might do Shade, I might do Wells here or whatever, and then I'll X3 again, then swap off. Then Scepter 3 again. Again, you're focusing on getting your third ability up as much as possible.
Yeah.
Like your Devour Darkness and your Axe. And you'll notice that Devour Darkness is 10-second cooldown, and your Axe is 9.5 seconds cooldown, while your Weapon Swap is 9 seconds. Which means, in each rotation of weapon swaps, you should be getting X3 at the start, X3 at the end, Scepter 3 at the start, Scepter 3 at the end, and then swap. Yeah. And then in between those, you can use anything you want.
I'd say get them to line up and then verbally walk them through it, just like one skill at
Okay.
a time, one skill at a time.
Okay,
Yes.
okay, everyone stack on me now. Everyone stack on me. Be on your focus. Be on your Scepter, guys. Stack on me, everyone stack on me. Wait 5 seconds. I need to, okay. Okay, we're in 900 range now. Get ready to Scepter 3 on story in 3, 2, 1. Scepter 3 now. Dagger 5. Scepter 2. Weapon swap. Walk up. Axe 3. Focus 5.
Oh, no,
Act
I
two.
died.
Now we shade.
Now he dead.
Now he's dead. Let him rest. Let him rest. You're lost. Okay.
Uh,
Vince, what are your weapon setups? Okay, I see it. Scepter, dagger, and what's the other one? Axe, focus, right? Okay.
Normally, yeah.
Okay. So with that weapon setup, you want to be prioritizing. I'm gonna walk it through with you guys again. Okay, stay on your scepter dagger. Walk up to me, guys. The rotation is scepter 3 first, and 3, 2, and scepter 3 now. Then dagger 5. Then scepter 2. Then swap. Walk up axe 3. Focus 5. Axe 2. Then wait. This how you might shade. You might do something like shade, and then you axe 3 again before you swap back to scepter. And now you scepter 3 again after you swap back to scepter. Then you scepter 2. You know. Yeah. You want to use 3 twice per weapon swap, essentially. Because your 3 skill is the most powerful skill in stripping. Yeah, if you look, here. Let's get out of combat, guys. All the Scourge get out of combat real quick.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna reset the arc DPS. We can go one at a time, but essentially in 2 rotations of that, you should be getting 50 to 60 strips of just 2 weapon swap rotations.
Note
Yeah.
that it will be higher in PvE because Devouring Darkness is 3 strips in.
Oh,
PvE.
yeah,
Yeah.
you are right.
Yeah.
You are
yeah.
right.
I don't think it really matters. I mean, it's just it'd be a little
It
bit
doesn't,
weaker.
but yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
go back into blue, guys. Go back into blue. Scourges, go back to blue.
In World vs. World, it'll be a more target-rich environment anyway. So sure, you're getting more
Yeah.
strips in here,
Yeah.
but you'll be hitting more people in there, so it'll even out.
Yeah.
I mean,
Alright, so who wants to try it? Who wants to try it first? X up and walk up to them. We'll do it one at a time, and I'll look at your weapons as you guys do it. Okay, Vince, go up now. Okay. Okay. Do it in 3, 2, 1. Scepter 3, Vince. Dagger 5. Scepter 2. Weapon swap. Walk up. Axe 3. Focus 5. Axe 2. Yep. You might shade here. Shade bomb here, and wait, and Axe 3 again in 3, 2, 1, Axe 3 again. Then swap off to Scepter, and then do Scepter 3 again. Yep, that's it. It's simple, it's very simple.
So I'm guessing the idea is you want your skill 3 to be on full cooldown before you swap.
Yep, exactly, because by the time
because-
you swap back again, it'll be off cooldown. Because the skill 3 and the swap duration is the same.
Yeah.
That's also why we run the trades that we run, so that our Axe and Focus is lowered by 20%, and our Scepter is lowered by 20%, the cooldowns. The cooldown duration.